Why are people poor? 10 steps to break the cycle and become financially free. Have you ever looked around, perhaps at your own life or at the struggles of others, and quietly wondered, why are some people poor? Or maybe, why do I feel perpetually broke even though I work hard, pay my dues, and try my best? It's a question that cuts deep, often shrouded in discomfort and judgment. You're absolutely not alone in feeling this. Millions of people from every walk of life are living paycheck to paycheck, trapped in a cycle that feels impossible to escape. They work tirelessly, dream big, yet always seem to be chasing their tail financially. But here's the truth. Most financial experts won't openly tell you. Poverty isn't always about laziness, lack of intelligence, or a deficit of effort. It's about a complex interplay of systemic issues, deeply ingrained societal beliefs, personal habits, and, crucially, a missing strategy. A clear roadmap to financial freedom. We will expose the profound, often hidden, emotional, and physical toll it takes. And most importantly, we're going to arm you with 10 concrete, actionable steps you can start taking today to break free from this cycle, regardless of where you're starting from. This isn't just about accumulating wealth. It's about carving your own path to financial freedom and unlocking true self-growth. This video could genuinely change your perspective and perhaps your life. To truly understand how to become financially free, we first need to confront and understand the often hidden roots of financial struggle. Let's break down some of the key reasons why people find themselves in a state of poverty or persistent financial struggle. 1. Systemic barriers and lack of equitable opportunity. This is often the most uncomfortable truth, but it's vital to acknowledge. If you're born into a community with underfunded schools, limited access to quality health care, food deserts, or few job prospects, your starting line in life is vastly different. Imagine trying to run a marathon when you start miles behind everyone else, and the track is full of hurdles only you face. This isn't about blaming individuals. It's about recognizing the uneven playing field that exists for millions. 2. Lack of practical financial education. Think about it. We spend years in school learning calculus, world history, and complex sciences. Yet, for most of us, there's a gaping void when it comes to practical financial literacy. We're rarely taught how to budget, how debt works, the power of compound interest, how to save for retirement, or how to invest. This fundamental gap leaves many unprepared for the harsh financial realities of adulthood, making them vulnerable to predatory lending, overwhelming debt, and a constant state of financial confusion. 3. The seduction of consumer culture and instant gratification. We live in a society constantly bombarding us with by now. Its messages, advertising is everywhere, subtly and not so subtly, linking our happiness, self-worth, and status to what we own. We're subtly taught to confuse owning things with owning wealth. This relentless push for instant gratification makes saving, investing, and delaying pleasure incredibly difficult. 4. Unexpected, unforeseen life events. Life throws curveballs. A sudden severe illness in the family, a devastating job loss, a natural disaster that wipes out property, or one medical emergency that can lead to overwhelming medical debt, forcing difficult choices between health and financial ruin. 5. Debt dependency and the debt trap. From student loans sold as a ticket to success to readily available credit cards and even predatory payday. Loans debt is often presented as a necessary tool for survival or for achieving life's milestones. But too often, it becomes a vicious trap. High interest rates on credit cards and personal loans silently bleed your income month after month. It's making it nearly impossible to get ahead no matter how much you earn. 6. Fear of risk and lack of strategic action. Many people fear investing, starting a side hustle, or pursuing entrepreneurship. Why? Because failure feels incredibly dangerous and expensive when you're already on the edge. The perceived risk outweighs the potential reward, especially when there's no safety net. But paradoxically, avoiding calculated risks can often keep you stuck exactly where you are, limiting your potential for significant financial growth. 7. Inflation and stagnant wages. For millions, the basic cost of living, housing, food, healthcare, transportation is rising far faster than wages. You can be working full-time, putting in extra hours, doing everything right, still struggle to make ends meet. because your income simply is keeping pace with the exponential increase in daily expenses. It's like trying to fill a bucket with a tiny spoon while the bottom is slowly leaking. These factors often don't operate in isolation. They intertwine, creating a complex web that can feel suffocating. But understanding them is the first step toward untangling that web. Let's be honest. Poverty and persistent financial struggle are about so much more than just missing luxuries or material possessions. Living with constant financial stress has profound and often devastating side effects that erode a person's spirit, health, and potential. These aren't just inconveniences, they're soul-crushing realities. 1. Chronic stress and mental health decline. The incessant, nagging worry about money is an enormous stressor. It's not just a passing thought. It's a relentless, pervasive anxiety that invades every aspect of your life. Imagine trying to focus at work or enjoy time with family when your mind is constantly calculating, always bracing for the next financial crisis. Your brain is wired for fight or flight, not for strategic financial planning. 2. Poor physical health and limited access to care. Financial struggle directly impacts physical well-being. Can you afford regular checkups? What about healthy, nutritious food that costs more than processed alternatives? It limits access to quality medical treatment, preventative care, and even basic necessities that support health, creating a vicious cycle where health declines, leading to more missed work, and thus more financial strain. 3. Limited choices and reduced social mobility. When money is tight, your options shrink dramatically. You don't pick the best school for your child. Pick the one you can afford, or the one you can access with public transport. You don't choose the job you're passionate about. Take the one that pays the bills right now. Whether it's housing, job opportunities, or even safe neighborhoods, your choices become severely restricted. 4. Strained relationships and isolation. Money is consistently cited as a leading cause of conflict in relationships, both romantic and familial. Financial scarcity can lead to arguments, resentment, blame, and even the breakdown of marriages and families. Beyond that, the inability to participate in social activities that cost money can lead to isolation, making it harder to maintain friendships and build supportive networks when they are needed most. 5. Erosion of self-worth and delayed dreams. Over time, constant financial struggle whispers a powerful, insidious lie. You're not good enough. You're the problem. You're destined for this. This chips away at self-esteem, leading to profound feelings of inadequacy, hopelessness, and a crippling belief that a better future is simply not possible for them. This is perhaps the most heartbreaking side effect, as it impacts the very engine of change, one's belief in themselves. Because the relentless pressure of survival eats up all your time, energy, and future aspirations. It's crucial to understand these profound side effects because they highlight that financial freedom isn't just about accumulating money. It's fundamentally about reclaiming your well-being, your peace of mind, your joy, and your inherent worth. It's about breaking free from a cage you didn't even realize you were in. Now, after hearing all of this, you might be thinking, this all sounds overwhelming. The deck feels stacked against me. And yes, the challenges are undeniably real and complex. But here's the powerful, liberating truth. While external factors play a huge role, we also possess an incredible amount of agency. We have the inherent power to make choices, to cultivate new habits, and to consciously implement strategies that can fundamentally change our financial trajectory. This isn't some magic bullet, nor is it a quick fix. It's an intentional, step-by-step journey. But every single journey to financial freedom, no matter how long or challenging, begins with a decision, a firm commitment, and a first step. And that's exactly what we're going to map out right now. Get ready to take notes, because here are 10 concrete, actionable steps you can start taking today, right now, to take back control and become truly financially free. Let's dive into your roadmap, a practical blueprint to transform your financial reality. 1. Track every dollar for 30 days, the financial diagnosis. Track every dollar in and out for the next 30 to 60 days. Use a simple spreadsheet, a budgeting app like Mint or YNAB, or even a notebook. Don't forget to log every coffee, snack, subscription, bill, and impulse buy. You can't fix what you don't get, right? This is your financial X-ray, showing exactly where your money goes. You might be shocked by those hidden money leaks and sneaky spending habits. No judgment here, just facts. This awareness is key for real change and gives you control.
2.
Build a bare-bones budget. The essentials first. Once you've got your spending data, sort your expenses into needs like housing, food, and utilities, and wants, which are extras like dining out and gadgets. For a bit, seriously cut back on your wants to free up cash for paying off debt or saving. It works because it covers your basics and shifts funds to what matters most, like paying off debt or building an emergency fund. Think of it as a financial boot camp to help you get efficient. 3. Create a $1,000 emergency fund, your financial shield. Save up your first $500 to $1,000 before investing or tackling debt. This is your emergency fund. Keep it in a separate, easy-to-reach savings account, okay? Why it works. Life happens. A flat tire, an unexpected medical copay, a minor appliance breakdown. These common, small emergencies can derail your progress and force you back into debt if you don't have a buffer. It's the first step to truly breaking the paycheck-to-paycheck cycle. 4. Kill high-interest debt avalanche or snowball action. Now, it's time to attack your debt with a focused strategy. Debt avalanche method. List your debts by highest interest rate. First, pay minimum payments on all debts, but throw all your extra money at the debt with the absolute highest interest rate. Once that's paid off, roll all that money into the next highest interest debt. Debt snowball method. List your debts from smallest to largest, like a $500 medical bill and a $1,500 credit card. Pay the minimums, then focus on the smallest one until it's gone. Focus is key. The avalanche saves you money by cutting interest, while the snowball gives you quick wins to keep you motivated. Choose what drives you, math or motivation, and stick with it until you're debt-free. 5. Create one stream of side income, the offensive play. Action. Think about earning extra cash outside your main job. You could freelance your skills, sell stuff you don't need, consult in your field, or even try gig jobs like food delivery or dog walking on weekends. Why it works? You can only cut expenses so much, but earning more, that's limitless. Just a few $100 from a side hustle can speed up debt payoff, boost savings, and give you some financial freedom. Play offense, not just defense. 6. Learn one financial skill a month. Knowledge is power action. Dedicate time each month to actively learning about different aspects of personal finance. This could involve reading books on budgeting, investing, basic real estate principles, tax strategies, or negotiation tactics. Utilize free online courses, educational YouTube channels like this one, or listen to financial podcasts. Why it works? Knowledge compounds like money. The more you understand how money works, the smarter decisions you'll make. This isn't just about theory. It's about practical knowledge that empowers you. Make financial literacy a consistent habit, and you'll uncover new opportunities and avoid costly mistakes. 7. Automate your savings and investments. The set and forget magic action. This is one of the most powerful habits to cultivate. Set up automatic transfers from your checking account to your dedicated savings or investment accounts immediately after you get paid. Start small, even if it's just $20 or $50 a week or per paycheck, then gradually increase the amount as your income grows or expenses shrink. Why it works? You pay yourself first. This removes the need for constant willpower and discipline. By automating it, you ensure consistent progress. What you don't see in your checking account, you're less likely to spend. It builds momentum effortlessly and ensures your future self is taken care of. 8. Hang around builders, not just earners. Your circle matters action. Intentionally seek out and spend more time with people who are actively building wealth. Investing wisely, creating new opportunities, and openly talking about financial growth. Limit your time with those who constantly spend, complain about money, or have a scarcity mindset. Why it works. Your circle shapes your ceiling. The mindsets, habits, and knowledge of the people closest to you will profoundly influence your own. Surrounding yourself with builders will positively challenge and inspire you, helping you see new possibilities, stay motivated, and adopt healthier financial behaviors. 9. Start investing. Early and consistently action. Once your emergency fund is solid and high-interest debt is under control, begin your investing journey. You don't need to be an expert. Start with user-friendly investment apps. Explore low-cost index funds or ETFs that track the market, or look into fractional shares if you have small amounts. Why it works. Compound interest is the eighth wonder of the world. It's a powerful force that makes your money grow exponentially over time. You don't need thousands to start. You simply need time and consistency. Even small, regular investments consistently made over decades can grow into significant wealth, securing your long-term financial future. Define your WHY, your ultimate fuel. Action. This is perhaps the most crucial step for sustained motivation. What does true financial freedom feel like to you? What does it enable you to do? Is it more time with family, the freedom to travel, starting a passion project, supporting a cause you believe in, or escaping the daily grind? Write it down. Make it vivid. Create a vision board. Revisit it often, especially when motivation wanes. Why it works? Motivation fades. But purpose fuels consistency. It reminds you of the incredible, fulfilling life you're building, making the temporary sacrifices worth every single effort. This isn't just about money. It's about the life that money can help you build. What steps can I take today to change my financial situation and build a life of real independence? Remember, financial freedom isn't necessarily about becoming a millionaire overnight. It's fundamentally about having options. And it's about having the power to live a life aligned with your core values, rather than one dictated by debt, scarcity, or the constant pressure to impress. You possess the inherent power to change your story, to write a new financial narrative for yourself and your family. Every small, consistent step forward, no matter how insignificant it seems initially, builds powerful momentum. Don't let past mistakes, ingrained shame, or a sense of hopelessness hold you back any longer. Start with just one step today, then another. Understand this. True financial freedom doesn't just come from earning more. It comes from learning more, doing more, and ultimately becoming more, a more financially literate, disciplined, and purposeful version of yourself. So, as you finish watching this video, pause for a moment and genuinely ask yourself, what single action from these 10 steps will my future self thank me for taking today? Then, commit to doing exactly that. If this comprehensive roadmap resonated with you, if you feel that familiar tug of recognition, and if you're truly ready to break free and build a life of financial independence and profound self-growth, then I invite you to join this incredible community. Subscribe now. Hit that notification bell so you never miss a vital episode in our journey to financial empowerment. Share this video with someone you know who truly needs to hear this message, because collective growth is powerful. And finally, I want to hear from you. Which of these 10 steps will you commit to taking this week? Let me know in the comments below, because this isn't just content. It's your blueprint. It's your invitation to build the life you were always meant to live. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.